All right, talk about a crazy stat. Last year alone, there were more than 33 million searches for the words get organized. It is something that tops New Year's resolutions lists year after year. And the question today is, what are you waiting for? Michael Saunders is the owner of Shelfgenie of Columbus. He can help you get your house in tip-top shape with customizable solutions. So always good to have you, Michael.
It's always great to be here, Robin.
And we know that every year we talk about that, right? People want to get organized, or they want to, kind of feel better about their lives in a lot of ways. It's right behind losing weight, usually, as the resolution. Why do you think that is something people focus on?
You know, it's just that time of year. You've gone through the holidays. Your house has just been a mess with all the family and friends coming over and the kids off school and the parents off work for so long. And as they start to put stuff away, they're struggling to find places to put all that new stuff.
Yeah.
And they've just had enough.
And you are actually part of the National Association of Professional Organizers. So, I mean, what you do goes beyond just, redoing someone's pantry, I feel like. You guys have, like, a real knowledge of what it means to organize a space.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're very focused in the kitchens, the pantries, the bathrooms, and areas like that, where organizers will organize every part of your life. We focus on those areas that you use in your home. We're not just coming into the house and saying, oh, you got 4 cabinets, we'll put 2 shelves in each.
Right.
We really dig into what's in there, what are you using, what aren't you using, is there stuff somewhere else that needs to get in here, how do you use your kitchen, and really they are getting an organizational consultation.
And I feel like we're looking at just some of the after pictures of kitchens. A lot of times, in fact, I even was on Facebook the other day and somebody was asking people, how do you guys store pots and pans? Because I can't figure it out. Like people everywhere have the same kind of issues and concerns with using the kind of builder grade cabinets that come with a kitchen.
Yeah, and the cabinets themselves are okay, but the way you store things in there is just horrible. I mean, it's that flat bottom of the cabinet and then the dreaded half shelf that everybody complains about.
Barely any purpose, yeah.
Yes, I mean, you end up stacking everything on top of each other. You throw the stuff in there. You cringe opening it because you're afraid everything's going to come falling out on you. Well, we have multiple. I mean, I can think up the top of my head 10 different solutions just for pots and pans.
And I mentioned pantries because I feel like, and we talk a lot, even in the intro, I mentioned soup cans, about how you use your kitchen and what kind of food that you actually store. And I love how honestly, you guys use every possible inch of space. So the height of a soup can is important.
Absolutely. We know the heights of the food. We're walking in, we're looking at their pantry, and I'll say, oh, well, that's 8 inches tall. And they'll kind of look at me and they'll ask to see my tape measure.
Right.
Are you sure? And they measure it and I'm like, you're right, it's 8 inches. Well, we've done this enough. We know how tall this stuff is.
Right.
But, the wire shelving is set a good foot or more apart, and it's just every shelf. There's a foot of space in there. Do you need a foot of space for a 5-inch tall soup can?
Oh, certainly not, right.
We crunch the next one right down against it because our stuff pulls all the way out. You can still get to it.
And there are the traditional areas, like you said, you focus a lot on the kitchen, but you also are very customizable. So if people have a certain area, I mean, the one that comes to mind even is some woman who needed the back of her car customized, and you were able to do that. So, I mean, it really is whatever area of your home you use or you want.
Yes, it is. I mean, our shelves are all custom. We measure the space. We build them to fit that space. So if we have to do a notch, an oddball shape, a U out of the back, whatever we have to do to make it fit that space, we can do. So there's no area. I mean, we've done freestanding pieces of furniture, just odd spaces under the stairs. Pretty much anywhere you show me, I'm going to be able to build something to fit there.
You'll figure something out.
Yes, we
Even
will.
the bathrooms, which I also think is really helpful for a lot of people, storing things like, I mean, even your Q-tips and toilet paper and all that kind of stuff that just kind of gets shoved under there.
The bathroom vanity is this big, giant open box. It doesn't even have the little half shelf.
Right.
And you've got all those small things, think about your day-to-day makeup, your perfume, your deodorant, all that kind of stuff. People put it in bags, they put it in Tupperware containers, they do all kinds of stuff and they're getting us up, or they've got it just strung all over the countertop of the bathroom.
Right.
We can come in, work around that plumbing, do some really cool solutions that will organize your every single morning that you're getting up, getting ready. You're going to be organized. you're going to be able to clean your bathroom in half the amount of time.
Right.
I mean, it's just fantastic.
And save you time every day, which we all
Yes.
need. A few extra minutes. Hit that
A few
snooze.
extra minutes for that snooze button.
That's
Yes.
right. All right, Michael, again, it is shelfgenie.com/Columbus. You got the 800 number there on the screen as well. So, Michael, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.